Hi, I'm Kev from techniques.Cane. Today we've got a video where we're going to adapt a different martial art weapon and bring it back to the cane. With me as usual is Chris. Hi Chris.
Hi Kev. What we'll be doing is looking at the sword drill we did earlier and showing how we're going to use the cane to adapt it to a practical situation.
Don't forget to subscribe for videos each week and push the notification bell, which will give you an email when we post new content. New content is posted on a Wednesday and a Saturday.
So earlier in our video set we did a sword to cane. We've been practicing this, developing this. As a quick reminder, we're drawing, cutting, we're shaking, finishing and coming back to our start position. But we're going to do that with the cane. I wouldn't be walking with my cane at my hip here. If I'm standing minding my own business, I'll probably be in this position. But we're not going to change much. My grip comes down, I'm going to drive through, clear, strike down, up for the blood flick, and then it would be back down to here, finished position. So if I borrowed Dan for this one, I've got a nice distance here. He could throw a punch, he could grab me, so he's just going to do a punch. As he's doing that punch, I'm bringing this up, so my jaw is here. I'm going for the rib, or I'm going for under the armpit, I'm going for the arm. I'm then going to drag that through to bring it up and over. Because he's close, I can use my crook to strike down at any of these targets. If I've got some distance, I can actually do the sword strike down. I'm trying to stay clear of his head. We then come up for the blood flick, so that will go over my shoulder. This will give me a knee strike, and then I can finish my technique from here. If I haven't got time to do that, so I'm going to do exactly the same technique. I've got my crook reverse this time, so he's coming with the punch. Rather than drawing up straight away, I'm going to drive that in straight away. So because my crook is reversed, I'm going to drive that in. I can still bring it round. Because I've changed the crook grip, I've got to grip down. I can hook, do the flick, I'm going to stop there, finish with a strike, and finish in my position here. If I was feeling particularly mean, I would actually finish by striking the top of his foot. Because after damaging his ribs, his collarbone and his face and his knee, I think he deserves a toe injury as well. To develop this, we're going to use our trusty pad. So he's going to hold it into his chest for me. So the draw, as it would be from here, so I can drive this in. He's keeping it there as I do the first clearance. I'm then going to bring it down, so he's going to protect his head, and I'm going to strike down. Bring up for the flip, he's going to bring it then down to his knee. I'm going to strike it down and then finish on his toes. So if he brings it up again, practice these one at a time to start with. So from here it will be driving in, driving in. When you're comfortable, drive in, strike. Drive in, strike. Then cover the head. So from the beginning, drive in, strike, cover the head, then cover the knee. So don't try and practice it all in one hit. Break it down into individual components. When you're happy with the first part, add on the second part. When they flow together, add on the third part, and so on.
Looking from the wheelchair, I either have my cane on my lap or between my legs. So as the cane's come in, he's changed the distance. If I'm here, I'm just going to come through. Using both hands, I'm going to push away again with the other. The next one's the head strike, so I'm just letting the cane follow its natural path. He's going to come into me. I can either come down with the crook strike and follow with the shaft and tip, or I could just go straight for a strike to the collarbone. If he's reaching out by this point, for the flick, I can either just come out that way and then through to attack the inside of the knee, or if he's actually thrown the punch and I'm here, I'll take the arm away. With the reholstering, once we've done the flick, I tend to come back here, bring the cane through to holster. So that opens up another thing. So once I've striked through, I'm going to bring it back. If he comes with a hand, I'm going to hit bony point. If the hand's already up, I'm going to hit the ribs, float ribs, kidneys, drive through again, flip over, another strike into the solar plexus, and back. The great thing about being in the chair is that I've got the two hands. I can give myself a little bit of assistance, so when I'm drawing through, if I meet resistance, I can actually just push away. It's giving me a little bit more clearance distance.
As with all of what we do, we try to adapt to everything we do. As we said before, we are not experts on everything, but what we like to do is adapt to what we know. So I'm going to give this a go with a Kubertan. So whatever attack Callum decides to, if he throws the punch, the draw, I've got lots of nice points here I can strike. I've got the floating rib, the armpit. Here I can bring it round. Striking down, I've got what we call the third eye point, the nose. That nice vital point we did last time, suprasternal notch, the sternum. I've got the flick, I can bring this round to strike some points here. And then I've got the low flick off here, and I can attack anything from gallbladder 32 right up to gallbladder 1, depending on what we're doing. If he does a grab, doing exactly the same thing, I can use this as my leverage point. So I can sweep the arm off, and then I'm still coming over with my strikes here. As we said before, if it's in my pocket and he's grabbed or throwing a punch, I don't want to be struggling getting this out of my pocket. So unless it's in my hand ready or I'm anticipating it, as with all things, being aware of what's going on, it might get caught in my pocket. So please practice with different things. I practiced with a mug once. You get the same results, though you end up breaking the mug. But you can still do the same thing. So have a play with what's around you, see if these techniques will work with something that's to hand. I will say it didn't work with the chair.
Thanks for watching, guys. We hope you enjoyed the video. As usual, give us a thumbs up, drop a comment down below.
As soon as we get everything up and running, we'll let you know when we'll be live streaming on the virtual dojo. But if you haven't checked it out, go to kmasters.com, give it a look. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe, and as always, ring the bell and free the fit.